Hoo-ha. We won. But the way he fights... Yeah. You noticed too, Estelle? It's like... You guys really are good at being tricked.
Haha. Man, you guys were great. What a beatdown.
Oh crap. More enemies?
No. Come on, I'm not even changing my voice anymore. Don't tell me you can't figure it out.
That voice, girly yet tough. No way. Karna?
Bingo! Analace, Estelle, it's really been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah, but what are you doing in a Jaeger suit? Wait, that'd mean that the guy over there is... Grant?
Hole in one. Hey, you two. Great work.
Great work? Wait, did you mean this was all...
And at last, comprehension dawns. Estelle, Analace, excellent work on your final training course.
Final training? So, everything since last night's attack has been a performance?
Exactly. This is a long-standing Lolosle tradition. The idea is to put trainees in a life-threatening situation in order to see how well they utilize their newly learned skills.
Are you frickin' kidding me?
When Kurt told us your finals were coming up, we rode our butts out here from Liberal to help out.
It was a lot of fun. Fun? Oh, you guys are all the worst. Seriously, we really thought it was hitting the fan. We were out of our minds with worry.
Well, that was part of the point, in fact. And just so you're aware, real Jaegers would not have been half as gentle.
Well...
I know it's hard for you two to imagine since the Jaegers are barred from operating in Liberal, but across the rest of the continent, bracers and Jaegers are at each other's throats almost constantly, so most bracers have to be prepared to fight in life-threatening situations at any moment. We want to make sure Liberalian newbies get a chance to experience that. I know it seems rough, but we're not being mean for cruelty's sake.
That's no fair. How am I supposed to go on a good complaining jag after hearing something like that? Yeah, no fair.
Well, looks like you finally done beating the stuffing out of one another.
Phyllis? Phyllis was in on the conspiracy too? Aw, can't trust any of you. Now, conspiracy is a bit much. They said they needed me for your test, so I worked hard to remember my lines. I made a perfect tragic lodge keeper heroine, if you ask me. Yeah, we were totally fooled last night.
Excellent work, you two.
And here's the last little liar. You were all in on it? So I'm guessing the telephone?
Yeah, that was an old piece of junk I had lying around. I kept the real phone somewhere safe. I've already remounted it, so no worries. Actually, I was supposed to be a hostage myself and not show up today, but, well, I really wanted to see you use the new orbments.
Man, you guys seriously covered every angle. I guess it's our fault for getting tricked, huh? As much as I hate to admit it, yeah. If you think about it rationally, a lot of stuff didn't make any sense. It just shows how far we have to go, I guess.
Don't be too hard on yourselves. As Karna and Grant said, the point of this exercise was to give you a life-threatening experience to work through with your skills. In that sense, the exercise has been a runaway success. Now then, Analace Alfeed?
Yes?
Estelle Bright?
Yes, sir?
As of this moment, you have completed the Lolosle training program. You have learned a great deal over the past month.
So then, tomorrow we're...
2 tickets on the next flight to Liberal have already been arranged for you. Nothing more will happen tonight, I promise, so rest easy.
Terrific. Well then, tonight we congratulate our new graduates and stuff them properly at a nice, big farewell party.
What a lovely little hideaway. The professor's taste remains excellent as always. You're late, Camp Manila. Why, Mr. Blade Lord, hello. It's been so very long. The last 6 months were so dreadfully dreary without you. I doubt you mean that. I understand you handled the attacks on those bracer guilds in Erebonia. You must have enjoyed playing with Cassius Bright. You heard about that already. There goes half my fun. But oh yes, the man was incredible. There's no way he could have known about me, and yet he always managed to put together a proper counter to everything I did. As a result, I broke one of our Jaeger Corps, I'm afraid. You broke, Jester? I did train them to some degree, but normal men do have their limits. I suppose throwing them up against the Divine Blade was too much to ask of such men. But hey, I managed to keep him tied up until your little sabotage mission was completed, so all's well that ends well. Ooh, wait. I'm sorry. You were looking forward to having fun with him yourself, weren't you? A little. But the blade has been bound by chains of duty. There's no longer any hope of stopping us through official means. He's no longer a threat. Looks like the professor's plan succeeded brilliantly. The other members are already in Liberal, then. Yes, we all conferred for the first time yesterday. Blublan has apparently been here for a while, however. The Phantom Thief, the Dire Wolf, the Bewitching Bell, and the Angel of Slaughter. All of them powerful, and not a normal one in the lot. Ha ha ha! Mind you, you're not exactly one to be talking on that score, Ooh, speaking of hopelessly crazy, what about him? Is he still playing hard to get? This is going to be so much fun. Out of all the enforcers, he's the finest undercover operative we have. Well, had. I wonder how long he can evade the sight of the Blade Lord and the Faceless. In his heart, he abandoned the society years ago, with all that entails. I doubt he'll be able to pose any real threat. Now, I'm not sure I'd say that. Hello, Camp Manila. Good of you to come all this way. You have my sincerest thanks for your excellent work in delaying Cassius Bright. Haha, it was no trouble. It was a fun bit of work, in fact. Speaking of fun, though, I must say, I've taken a look at your plan. It seems like you're preparing to have quite a lot of fun. Well, well, such praise from the fool, I'm flattered. I think you'll find it to be even more enjoyable in practice. Compounding your delight will be the fact that everyone participating is pursuing their own individual goals as well. Myself included, of course. Even our fine silver-haired friend here has his own plans in mind. I won't deny it. I'll kindly ask you to not imply anything about my loyalty, however. Now, it was simply a jest, nothing more. Oh, I see. There's more than meets the eye here. I do so love such games. Well, either way, your bad taste has a special kind of artistry to it, Professor. As for me, I'm going to make sure I enjoy myself. Come now, bad taste. You wound me. Regardless, you're free to watch the plan unfold to your heart's content. You are, after all, a representative of the Grand Master. Oh, I intend to. And so Enforcer number 0, Camp Manila the Fool, enters the audience. Well, Weissman, I shall enjoy watching the Anguis gospel plan unfold to the very end. Karen, I'm home.
Hey. Joshua, where did you go? Oh, good. Here you are. Don't freak me out like that, running off on your own.
Why did you follow me? I told you, I have personal business here, and you did not need to come.
Oh, thanks. Real cute with the gratitude there. And after I ran out here to look for you.
Yeah, plus being all, hey, mind your own business, that's like asking us to follow you. Don't quite get the interest, though. Nothing but burned out shells and ruins here. Place looks old, too.
We lived up on the northern marsh a few years back, but I never heard anything about a town in the south burning to the ground. Bit of a shock, this. What was this village called, lad?
Hamel. That's what it was called. Once.
Hamel? Never heard of it. Kyle, you ever heard of it?
Doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid. You got anything, Don?
Hang about a second. The Imperial government might have said something about a Hamel way back when. No, been too long. Can't remember what it was about.
Real help, bro. Thanks.
My business here is done. I thank you for coming out here, even though it doesn't really concern you.
Well, it's no big, but mind if I ask something? You're acting way differently than the first time we met. You aren't leading us on or anything, are you?
That's a little ironic coming from you. As I seem to recall, you were putting on quite the performance when we first met. What I used to do was not really all that different.
What? So, what? Is this the real you or something?
The real me. If you want to think of it that way, you can. The point is, I'm hardly a bracer any longer. And I'm certainly not the young junior bracer you remember. We're obviously missing some details, but I can respect the fact that you have your own reasons for doing what you do. Besides, you seem a bit easier to trust now. What with being more honest, in a way. Not quite like before when you were wearing a sheepskin, I guess you'd call it.
Besides, we owe you for saving us from the Royal Army. We'll let your little insolences slide for now.
You hardly need to let anything slide. I saved you because I require some useful pawns. All I need is for you to work enough to pay that debt back.
Ugh, you really have a thing for getting the last word in, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter to us. Your plan is exactly what we needed anyway. We'll be making plenty of use of you too, Mr. Chessmaster.
As you wish. Simply remaining in my company puts you in a great deal of danger. I will support you to the best of my ability through what is to come.
To the best of. Ungrateful, unreliable, and uncute. And to think I thought, even for a second. Shut it. Just drop it, okay?
Josette, calm down. The point is, we're allies until we all achieve our goals. We'll be counting on you, Joshua. Yes, as I am. With you.
Well, shall we head out?
Yes, let's return. To the land being swallowed by the creeping shadow. To Liberal.